Yeah. Start y'all with a little bit of Kendrick so that y'all know what type of vibe I'm on today. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Hold on. I gotta get this off. I don't know where this came from. There we go. Black Fathers Matter, so what they mean when they shoot at it. It's your boy Rob. Definitely wanted to come in. Start my own little YouTube channel. I've been trying to do it for a minute. Me and the bro did it back in the day. You know, it was just a lot at the time. Sound versus story. I don't know if y'all know. If y'all do, holla at it. I mean, just talk to it. But yeah, it's been a minute. I've been trying to grind, trying to get some type of form of content on YouTube or whatever. But anyway, it's the boy, it's the king, it's the god, it's the thug, Diamond Rock. You know, back at it again. Wanted to talk to y'all about a couple things. Now, lately I was thinking about what's going on. Everybody know the big news. Everybody know the news. If you don't know the news, you're living under a rock. No Cap, no Kizzy, Kendrick drop, and talk about an array of things. And I wanted to go down a couple of those things that I was thinking about. So first, everybody know about the whole Andrew Schultz white comedian situation. That's what's up. Know what I mean? So here's what I think about it. One, the joke wasn't funny. So since the joke wasn't funny, it's hard to come across as it just being a joke. You could tell it was tension in the room. You could tell people was all tense and not feeling what he was saying for real. But if he's the man, he's the headline, he's the guy. This his podcast. So I guess everybody just fight or flight. That's what they called it. Fight or flight. That's what shits and gigs called it. So yeah, that was that the fact that it wasn't funny made it even more cringe. And this is another type of thing that I don't see a lot of YouTubers talking about, or I don't see a lot of people talking about at all. Talk about how on YouTube is different. We have to acknowledge this. On YouTube, it is 100% different. Yes, on YouTube, people think that since it's so much connectivity in YouTube or in these social media spaces, people go and people think that they know who you really are, and for real, yeah, it depends on how much content you put on YouTube. I'm talking pictures, social media posts, anything you put on social media. And how frequent you do it, yeah, people will think that's really you. They see you in your most vulnerable, especially these streamers. They see you in every single stage in your life. It's crazy. It's crazy for real. And people, but that's what they say. People want entertainment for free, and that's what you get. So Andrew Schultz, once he said it, and the fact that it wasn't funny, that's a big thing too. The fact that it wasn't funny, and like I said before, that's a big thing. The fact that it wasn't funny, and he's on YouTube, bro. You're not on stage. People don't see you as a comedian on YouTube. People see you as a podcaster on YouTube because that's your lane, that's your space. So since people see you as a podcaster on YouTube, of course, of course, they're gonna think that this is your real thoughts, adding on to the fact that it wasn't that funny. So people thinking that this is your real thoughts because you're on YouTube. On the stage, if you, like I said, if it was funny or if it was not, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let you get away with that, or they might let you get away with that. It depends on how you set it up. But you definitely didn't set it up good on. You definitely didn't set it up good enough, and it was already awkward on your show. So I mean, on the show, I'm saying you're like this dude is around or something on the show. So of course, everybody's going to take it that way. And I realized something that he used the term woke, and I saw a lot of people was on social media and all that stuff talking about how he used woke in a bad context. He used woke as in like dismissive instead of using woke in the context of there's a woke simply means paying attention to what's going on, paying attention to the politics that's how politics is moving, paying attention to how the corporations is moving, the businesses is moving, how the money is going, and how people are treated based on what situation they're in, their skin color and all that stuff. Yes, that is quote unquote woke. Of course. No, that's my bad. That's not the quote unquote. That's being woke. It's literally just paying attention. I don't know why this woke gets such a bad rep, but it's low key weird to me. But he used woke in the context of, oh, Kendrick Lamar is being so woke out here now. I can't believe they got to him too. Or or this is just another side of things. Or Kendrick Lamar feels like you disrespected black women. And in the context that I just explained, yes, you did disrespect black women. And the fact that black men and black women, and the for real, not black men, women, black people in all is coming together and saying, yeah, you did. Oh, I understand. Kendrick Lamar did drop a song about it and bringing light to it, bringing exposure to it. But yes, this is our sentiment. Sometimes it's hard to speak when everybody else is talking too. So this is, I like the way he did it. Everything was quiet down. The rap game was quiet after the Tyler drop. Tyler dropped a fire album. Y'all sleep, I ain't gonna say y'all sleeping on it, but we need to appreciate that. It's a lot of fire albums. We're gonna get to that too. But yeah, so since Kendrick Lamar dropped the song and everything and exposing everything, yes, we all reacted to it. Yes, we see what's going on. Yes, we understand how, and how when Andrew Schultz came back to it, he said, "Oh, he just being woke and everything." We see that it was a bad joke. We see how you was talking in your YouTube space, your podcast space. So nobody's gonna take it as, oh, it's a joke, unless it's funny. And since it wasn't funny, we automatically felt like this is how you feel about black people. This is how you feel about black women. Some say that he used to date black women back in the day. Understand that. Somebody say he got black friends. Cool with that. He got a black dude on his podcast that he helped. Alex Media, salute. Know what I mean, or nah, you iffy Alex. But they had a black dude that's on his podcast that he built a media corporation with. That he got Charlemagne. I mean, well, Charlemagne put him on, and all that stuff having with the Brilliant Idiots podcast and that whole situation. So we understand that, but yet you still has a disdain towards black subject matters, because every time we talk about certain subject matters uh, uh, on every time they talk about subject matters, black subject matters on flagrant, it's like, yo, it's very dismissive in a sense. But because I'm an Andrew Schultz fan, well, I was. Yeah, I'm not so much of a fan now, as in if he do something that garners my attention at this point, I might watch it. I might not. I don't even watch the Brady idiots like that no more, for real. But like I said, but I feel like Charlemagne's a good part of Black culture to a sense. But we're gonna get to that. But to put a pin on this Andrew Schultz thing, right? So, like I said, now the rules are changing as we speak. Let's keep it a band. YouTube is starting to be more considered more serious in the world in the world that we're in. So you have people, you have your podcasting, you have your comedian and all that stuff. So cool, but understand these are two different spaces now. These are two totally different spaces. Andrew Schultz community is very radical and very strong and very opinionated and all that stuff. That's cool. But if you're gonna say what you said about Black women in the podcast, you can't just say that, be disrespectful, and then try to move on because it's uncomfortable. The fact that you brought it up was already uncomfortable. Everybody's seen that, and you and the cops were still pushing it and all that stuff. But you know, it's two different spaces. That's basically what it is. It's two different spaces. It's not just one space no more. It's not just you just podcast, you just podding and nobody's listening. You just talking to your community. No, you're too big, and that's another thing. I don't think he realized how big he is at this point. Like, you are huge. With more power come more responsibility. Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the gang was popping. But just realize the platform you're on and understand how massive you are, and your words is more powerful than you think, basically, at the end of the day. So we're gonna move on to Charlemagne, his homie. Dot. Gango. Dot came at Charlemagne. I don't know if people realizing this. I ain't really see nobody really say nothing about it or really speak up on it. But listen, Dot came at Charlemagne in the words of, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no Black woman. That's law." Andrew Schultz. That's it. Boom. "I know the propaganda work for them. Fuck whoever that's close to them. The ones that coon are the ones that's groomed. So we should slide on both of them." Let's go. Dot made a sensational album, bro. Y'all Dre fans is insane. Y'all just crazy. Y'all, like, it blows my mind. But that's another conversation. But yeah, I know the propaganda work for them. Fuck whoever that's close to them. The ones that's coon is the one that's grooming. Slide on both of them. Cookout. It's in the words of Justin Company, man, Hunt, is all happening, baby. I love this shit. I love this hip hop shit. But yeah, and I got a question. I got a question for the people. People, talk to me. You know what I mean? How do we feel about Charlemagne? There's a lot of things that we as a culture let slide, that we don't really say nothing about until it's blatantly in our face, like this. I know a couple of instances of Charlemagne when he's felt very anti-Black. He's saying he don't talk to niggas after 5 o'clock, and he's saying women should get paid for having sex with men, and it's crazy. He said something today. I forgot what he said today. I forgot what they was talking about. Oh, he said that. Dang, what was it? I forgot. I forgot. But he said something to this fact of the age range. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old a person is, separate from their counterpart. So say you 18 and you mess with a 39-year-old. He wouldn't see nothing wrong with it because it's not breaking the law. And to a certain point, I kind of feel the same way, but that's just grooming. And he brought that up. That's just grooming at that point. And they really don't have nothing to talk about. So basically you just building your own personal person. I mean, that's cool because I personally I feel like everybody, if you're with somebody, everybody's grooming in a sense. If same age, not same age or whatever, everybody's grooming for themselves to be with that one person. Like if I was in a relationship, I would be with a relationship with a girl, I would be grooming a girl to to the comfortabilities of me, and I'm pretty sure she would be doing the same thing to me. So I'm back and forth with that one, but still, there's a and the way the whole political scene was going, it was nasty, man. It was real nasty. So I'm personally trying to figure out how y'all feel about it because it's not looking good. There's a lot of people really not tuning in with the Charlemagne and then this whole him being next to Andrew is making it seem bad. At one point, Andrew outpaces Charlemagne in, I guess, notoriety and everything, or I guess impact in their respective parts of culture. And I thought that, oh wow, Charlemagne is need to do more in a sense. But I mean, it don't matter what he do. He gonna be good regardless. But I'm saying in the whole fame of things, he feel like he need to do more in a sense. At this part, he can't leave shows. Nobody wants to hear. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody want to hear Charlamagne talk, but it's so many, it's so much inconsistencies with Charlamagne for us to ignore the fact that yes, to a fact that there's something that's not, it's not connected no more. It's not connected no more. No, no, and I don't understand. But Schultz is very connected with his audience, and I feel like a lot of audience that watches the Brilliant Idiots watches Flagrant also. That and that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard for him to. Yeah, he still got a Breakfast Club, but like I said, the only thing the Breakfast Club is really one time the Breakfast Club is really good is when all the roasters up there. No disrespect to Jess. I like Jess. I don't really see different. Well, I see the difference. Lauren LaRosa go more in depth with what she got, and she go to the sources and all that stuff. We like it outside of you just getting this off the internet or you just getting this off this one person. No, go to the sources. If there's a situation, go to the people that's a part of the situation. Why is that? I don't understand why that's kind of not really a big thing, but I see Lona Rosa doing her thing on Brown Girl Grinding. I like it. I like you. You are very special. You're very special. I think of you and academics and kind of the same way. Yes, people like the only thing that's different is people like you and people don't like academics. But that's neither here nor there. So with the whole Charlemagne thing, it's getting kind of shaky, man. It's getting real shaky. I don't know. I don't know. It's my thoughts for real, for real. But yeah. So we gonna keep it moving. Um, what else there to talk about? Oh yeah, this whole political space. I'm not really into it, but I do follow it because I feel like it's important for people to know what's going on in the world. Like I don't like the ones that rah rah rah. That's kind of corny to me because you feeling dispassionate about it. How much have you done in your own community? Like don't tell me don't tell me what's going on if you not doing nothing in your own community. That's for everybody. Yeah, you talk about the big wigs and all that stuff. That's probably not even going to affect you. How you affected your own community. But we all need to realize that we are one America. I never liked the fact that there are two separate Americas. That blows my mind. Why, when one group of people get into the White House and all that stuff, whatever happened before that, they just tear it all down. Like, are we not trying to build America? Are we not trying to be the best for everybody? It's, why we got football? Why is this wrestling? It's like mixture with wrestling, football, and politics. What is that about? I never understood why everybody in the political space feels like they need to discredit somebody else. How about this? Y'all got ideas? Y'all got ideas. Two separate parties. Y'all have ideas. Let's bring those ideas together to make a great, to make a better America. I don't understand why like we gotta fight and then we gotta vote and all that stuff. What's the point of voting for only one person's way of life when we can bring both situations together and argue and then come to a compromise to make the betterment of all people? I know the answer. I'm just proposing the question, and the answer is because the money. Money is everything. Money is connected to every being of America. Follow the money, you will understand the issues with America. America has problem, a problem situation, as in they only focus on the problem, but they never focus on the causes of the problem. Like that, are we not trying to make everything better? Like I don't. It just blows my mind for the most part. But like I said, why like it's confusing because it's like at the end of the day, somebody's gonna fight. Somebody gonna fight somebody else because they don't see it the way they do. I feel like we gotta take it back to kindergarten. Y'all can have different ideas, and that be okay. It just blows my mind. It's okay, blasphemous. It's literally blasphemous out here. It's just like I feel like people don't. I feel like people don't care about people. I feel like people don't really care about the real situations of life, especially when once you get to a certain mark in your life. Seriously, like once you get the money and the power and the respect and all that fame and all that stuff, you start to look down on people, and I'm starting to realize that's human nature. Human nature is a part of a lot of this. I don't, and that's why I don't understand why we do things to push human nature instead of like push the bad things of human nature. It's like greed, gluttony, lust, and all that stuff. We just push the bad things of human nature onto the human, onto people, and we get the America we live in today. People looking down on you, people saying this, people saying that. It's weird. It's weird. And then we still praise these people like, what the world is wrong with y'all? It's weird, bro. It's weird. Now we're gonna talk about the man of the hour, it seems, because this guy is on every blog, is on every radio show, is on every social media app. Drizzy Drake Rogers, I'm so busy playing father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder. So harder I go. There he goes. They check MVP when they shoot a free throw. CEO. Drake Drizzy Rogers. Or Drizzy Drake Rogers. Depending on the day. 6 a.m. in Toronto, Rogers. Academics brought up like a fire point. Everybody know, I mean, everybody understand what's going on with Drake for the most part. He's suing him at UMG for promoting Not Like Us, and to the point where, because it is always to a point where somebody would say, I want to listen now. I want to listen to like a Drake song during the beef, like a family. I want to listen to Family Matters, right? They wouldn't play Family Matters. Apparently, Siri would play, what's that shit called? Not Like Us. And that's what he's claiming that was happening. He was saying that they was paying Spotify, they was paying Apple, they was paying all these big major labels and all that stuff to promote Not Like Us, to the fact that it got this big. Now I'm gonna stop right there on that one. When this is how that goes. This is how that whole promoting records and making it big and making it global. For real, it's a good and bad thing, because it's good because it pushes the music and it makes more people listen to the music, and it gets a global effect, and everybody gets to eat and everybody gets to enjoy the music. But it hurts the smaller artists, and which is a problem, because it's music is more of a community type thing. It's not really more of a one person is the best and now nobody else is even worthy. No, that some of these little people could just rival the big people. That's how I go. But Drake feel uh Drake feel like that happened to him. And it's the thing. Drake. This is how botting the robots and all that stuff they talk about. This how it go. But let's say you got a burger, right? Let's say the bottom bun is your songs, is the people that listen to them, is your core fan base. That's the bottom of it. Now, let's say you get promoted by a major label. Now, the fact that you're promoted by this major label, your bottom bun has just became the there's the bottom bun, and now you got the burger. The burger. They didn't put the bots on it yet. They did not put the bots on it yet. Okay, now we got the bottom bun and the burger. So now that we got a bottom bun and the burger is your fan base growing. You still got that core audience. That core audience is still there. That core audience is never gonna leave you. But now that you're getting promoted by the label, you're getting more eyes on you. So now the burger is now the people that the attention you're getting is bigger. So boom, burger. Let's say Not Like Us drop. Boom, Not Like Us drop. Boom. Everybody go crazy. The whole world is watching right now. Everybody go crazy. The core fans, but it's just faster. It hit from with the core fans. Boom, then it hit to the burger. Now, this is when botting comes into play. Botting is like the cheese. They're not going to do it. They're not going to put the bots on it until it hits a certain mark. So let's say Not Like Us drop. It hit 500,000. It hit like a million, like 60 million. No, like 40 million listens for 40 million streams and all that stuff. The cheese is like another 20 million, another 20 million streams and all that stuff. The rest of that burger, the lettuce, the pickles, the onions, tomatoes, the mayo, the ketchup, the mustard, and then that top bun, that's all real people. They only do this with big artists. They don't do this with no little artists because they don't want to fake the illusion and all that stuff. Basically, but like I said, it's still wrong. But it's not. It's like I said, it only happened to big artists for one, and for two, if you take that cheese out that burger, if you take that 20 million more streams out that burger, you still got a burger. You still got like over 100 million, or not even 100, like 600, 700, like 400 million, 500 million streams, or 500 million. But people looking at you, that's how not like us was. It was a cultural, natural growing record that they only put like 20 more or 100 more million views on it. But if you take the bots out of the bots out, you still got like 300-400 million. Like you still got a reasonable amount to be like, oh, okay. So if they did do it, that's not cool, but it's still a real cultural impact. It's still a real felt song that you can go outside and you can hear it bumping and all that stuff, you know. So since Drake felt like that they was doing that to him, he's feeling like, yo, they are really destroying my credibility out here. I cannot make no money no more. At first I was making this much, now I'm making this much ever since this song. Even though it was all the songs, it was like a slew of songs. Meet the Grams was the most scathing. I don't understand why he didn't really talk about that one, but if you listen to it, it's a lot of speculative content in there. So, but Meet the Gram was one of them, was the most scathing. Euphoria broke his character down. 16 in LA broke his surrounding, all the people that's on the computer and talking and spitting and trying to like academics and mall and all that stuff. Yeah. That's what that did. If he really want to do it, you know what I mean? There's other records, but since that one was so big, that's why he feel like that is happening. Now, this is insane. Like, this is crazy because he did the same thing 6 years ago. Drake dropped Scorpion. Boom! It was one of the most highly anticipated albums of that year. Went crazy, or so we thought. They saying that Drake was on every single Spotify playlist available. He was on British, London, Spotify. What are you doing up there? Like, he was on Kids' Spotify. He was on Kids. It was everywhere. So for you to say, "Oh, I'm suing because of y'all trying to push this dude," you benefit off the same thing. But I understand. This is the only part I understand why he's doing that. Through the YouTube and industry line spaces, this is what I heard. This is what I heard. I heard that UMG is trying to devalue Drake. UMG is trying to bring Drake profits from, because his last deal was 400 million. He brought back a bill. He brought back a B to the UMG dudes, Lucius and them. So now he like, this contract here. Y'all know what contract here mean? Stick them up. Let me get that money. What's up? Fo. What we doing here? So you put that. They trying to devalue him on his contract year. That's why he putting out all this music out and all the 100 gigs and all that other stuff out to prove to the courts how after Not Like Us dropping, after the whole battle, that he's been losing money and everything. It's a solid case, but he gotta make it believe that. But this is what academics said. Academics said, and academics is, matter of fact, I'm gonna get to academics next because I feel like I'm on a roll now. All right, so so Black Fathers Matter. What do you mean when you shoot at it? Phil Mob Phil Mob, the game. Anyway, so Drake. No. This is what academics say. Academics said he don't understand how this song got so big. Academics said Drake said he don't understand how this song got so big, and this he don't understand how the song got so big. So I'm. Oh, hold on, my bad. All right. Saturation. What's this? No. All right. Anyway, that light is low key terrible. Jesus. How you turn that light back on? Hey, hold on real quick. I said, Phil Mob, Black Fathers Matter. So what they mean when they shoot at it, check me out. I'm back. All right, check me out. So now we on Drake. We on Drake and the whole situation was going on. So academic said something that really sparked my interest on this whole Drake topic and this whole Drake situation. He said Drake doesn't understand how Not Like Us is such a big cultural hit and a big cultural moment. And he was like, when Drake leaves the house, everywhere he go is either he curates where he goes, so he don't understand. So it just wherever he goes is just going to make him feel comfortable. There we go. Wherever he go makes him feel comfortable. Like he will build places to make himself feel comfortable, or he will go to a place and they will make him feel comfortable. So if you can create your own little echo chamber, because that's basically what it is. He basically created his echo chamber. That is insane, like in real life. So if you don't create your own echo chamber, that you wouldn't understand how Not Like Us, because every place he go, nobody's playing no Kendrick Lamar, nobody's playing no Pharrell, nobody's playing no Pusha T, nobody playing no Metro Boomin, nobody playing no Mustard, nobody playing no Future, nobody playing nothing. They probably only playing his songs or Wayne songs or some songs back in the day. Like they're not. The only time so of course he wouldn't understand how big it is. You live in your own echo chamber, and that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. That is insane to me. Okay, that is insane to me. For real. That is insane to me. How you can like people will really go out their way to make somebody they don't know feel comfortable in their establishment that they pay bills for because they have money. I mean, I understand that's how the game go and everything, but to see it happen, like to see him actually say how that song is that big, and you go outside, what? To realize that everybody around you is hearing this song, is feeling this song, understand the cultural impact, understand how big the impact is, and then they come back around you and you just like a deer in headlights. Like that is so scary. That is insane. That is scary as hell, for real, for real. Are you serious? To be in a real echo. Oh Jesus, and low key, just how I feels about a lot of people, especially low key Drake fans. And I ain't trying to have that division because I'm on this YouTube thing to build community. I am trying to build a community. So like this video, subscribe to the video, whatever you want to do. That's why I'm here, to build community. And I like, man, and I want community to be free to express ideas and not get shot down because somebody else don't like it. No, we're gonna have the conversation. Then we're gonna either come to a medium or just agree to disagree. And still kick it, still bring it back straight to the know what I mean, straight to the jointski, straight to the mob. But yeah, so that's a scary thing, man. To be in the echo chamber that thick that you don't understand how a song is that big. That's like saying I don't know who the president is on like to realize how big that is. Like to realize how much you have to ignore real life so your mindset can be comfortable is crazy. You ignoring everyday life so you won't feel uncomfortable. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, is so Drake doing this? Is Drake doing this MGM thing, UMG lawsuit and everything lame? Yes, because of the beef and you and this is another thing. Fig Community said this. They said it's a cool factor that Kendrick has that Cole doesn't have. And I wouldn't say, well, I would say it's a cool factor, but that cool factor is morals. That cool factor is values. That cool factor is not just doing it because it's cool or it's profitable or I'll be looked at in a certain way. The moral values is and the solitude makes people cool. That's always how it's been. It's always been hood dudes. It's always been cool dudes. It's always been regular dudes. It's always been the nerds. It's always been the jocks. It's always been certain they're like different sectors of hip hop. Let's keep it a band. It always has been different sectors of hip hop. And hip hop and for the black community, because like I said, black community not a monolith, but I feel like we should come together. That's another thing. Black fathers matter. What does it mean when they shoot at it? But it's insane. I mean, but yeah, and the fact that the dudes are cool and they don't have to be gangster to be cool is what separates them. Example, academic said, uh don't why is Young Thug cool? Why is Lil Durk cool? Why is Chief Keef cool? Why is all these other people cool? I don't think that's cool. They are feared. People fear them because of what they did or feel like they can do. So since people fear them, it's not really a cool aspect. It's like I ain't gonna say respect, but because I personally think respect and fear is neck and neck, but you can have respect without being feared. But you can't be feared without being respected. It's two different things. So when they said that the Dirk and all that stuff, no, that's criminality. That's criminal. That's not hip hop. That's not black community. That's not us. We are not criminals. None of us are. We just live. We just got the same color as criminals, but every community has the same skin color as criminals because criminality is not a racial thing. It's a human thing. Like everybody got criminals in their neighborhoods, or everybody got criminals in their family, or everybody got like it. That's a thing, and the only reason that you think that they get respected is because they have money, and it's not respect. People fear them. Let's keep it a bang. If Lil Durk or anybody walked in your house, how would you? Well, I wouldn't be scared because that's just the element I grew up in. So it'll be just, are you a cool dude? I would try to see if you're a cool dude. If you just a sensitive guy with a gun, You could be a sensitive guy with a gun and be a rapper and be respected or well and be feared. Y'all put respect on money. So y'all put the respect on money and the fear that you already have on them, and you think that's cool. No, that's not cool. Everybody want to see gangsters. Al Pacino, like Scarface, Goodfellas, Sopranos, uh, Power, BMF, like everything, like that's just it just makes for good TV. Everybody want to see criminals, but criminals, I mean, crime and gangs and all that stuff. That's not the cool factor that AD and Fig Community was talking about. They were saying the cool factor is yo, he can be around gangsters, hood niggas, and he could be around gangsters, hood niggas, and criminals, and not be a gangster, hood nigga, and criminal, and come back out and still go to, and still know how to talk to white people, and still know how to be in the business aspect, and still know how to talk to different cultures, and still know how to respect and all that stuff, respect, and still promote his values, and still will be the same him. Cool factor is being you no matter where you are. Cool factor is being you no matter where you are. It's not about criminals. Hip hop is not about criminality. We just have a criminal aspect in hip hop. That's all. We need to realize that. We need to realize that. And academic said this too. He said just because there's certain codes or certain rules into with the black community, and that if he don't follow him, he won't be considered cool. Because he was talking about the beef with Kendrick and Drake, and the fact that Drake is suing the UMG for the Not Like Us record. My thing is, no, that's wrong. The only reason it's wrong is because this is how it's looked at. And Gilbert Arenas said this too. If no, Gilbert Arenas said the same thing academic said. He said, yeah, if they get into a fight, I'ma sue you because if they get into a fight and the dude that he was talking to, Rashad, if they get into a fight, Gil hit him first, Rashad beat him up and he lost, he gonna sue him. This is not an opinion thing. If two people agree on battle, if two people agree on confrontation, because let's be real, in the battle, they both agreed. They both was going at it. They both was hitting, putting out records. So if they both agreed to the battle, and then the battle happens and you lose, let's not forget you agreed to the battle. So the fact that you go into the cops and the lawyers and all that stuff, if it was connected to Kendrick and PD Lane. So the fact that you go into the cops and the battles, I mean, so if I go into the cops and all that stuff and how it looks, you really don't want, like, you don't really want to take risks. You really not take risks. You don't really see on the low. It's like you really don't want to live. Because if just because something goes wrong and you take a L, you want to go and run to the cops and all that stuff, like that's like having a guardrail on your life. Like it doesn't matter if it's like having a guardrail in your life and nobody would want to do anything with you, like risk wise. Because if you, like I said, if the risk doesn't equal to what you are, now you want to tear down everything that's a part of the whole risk process. How's that fair? How would you ever be able to take risks? How would anybody be able to low key work with you? Like it's weird to me. That makes no sense. Yeah, I want to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Oh, I'll punch you in the face. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, I beat you up. Now I'm gonna go to the cops. You wanted to fight. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I understand the legality of it, but it's not even about the legality, because Legal has no bearings on life. And the reason I say that is because if people live their lives and nobody ever went to the cops and everything, it will be just what it is. But since people have that guardrail of going to the cops whenever something they don't like happens, what the fuck are we living in? Like what world are we really living in? That's crazy to me. What world are we living in if anything I do can be used against me because somebody lost in life? What? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I don't get how that is cool, how that's okay. I don't see like that makes everything boring. That makes everything whack. That makes everything predictable. That makes everything, oh, okay, if I do this, you like, no, no. It's the spice of life that makes life worth living. If you're gonna take a risk, take the fail too. If you're gonna take the risk, you're gonna take the reward too. If you when Meek Mill, when you and Meek Mill was going at it, I ain't really hear you say nothing then because you was winning. The cool factor isn't the fact that people go to the cool factor isn't the legality factor. The cool factor is I I'm gonna take this risk, and I'm gonna either take this risk, or I'm gonna take this fight, or I'm gonna take on this. If it don't work out for me, boom, take it on the chin. But if it do work out for me, risk, more reward. That's the cool factor. Not I'm gonna take this risk. Oh, it didn't work out in my favor. Now the whole organization. Now I'm going to court on all y'all. All y'all catching cases. All y'all catching cases. What? What? Because you didn't win? Oh man, Drakey, yo. Shout out to Drake, yo. Drake, man, is insane. It's insane. But it's all happening. Shout out Jessica Hunt again. I mean, I grew up on you, bro. Like you low key fire. Like I've been with you. I've been looking at y'all. Everything that y'all got going on for you, Rob Markman, the whole low key. I feel like that's the hip hop community. Like that's the real hip hop community. Like the ones that actually read the bars, listen to the music, and all that other stuff. Like salute to y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream for today. It's been a good hour. Jesus, I guess I had a lot to talk about. But I'm gonna be back up here very soon. I hope y'all enjoyed me. I enjoyed y'all. Be intentional about building community. Black Fathers Matter. What they mean when they shoot at it though. Respect, love. One.